Welcome back. This is a continuation of our training video from the first overview. And on this section, this episode, we are going to discuss fairly about the settings module. Okay. So first of all, when we actually initiate your account and you were able to log in for the first time, account might be scattered. It might be a little bit scanty, not well organized, and it requires proper arrangement for you to be able to set your account to suit what you want to achieve. And doing so requires you to be familiar with some navigations and interfaces. So on the left horizontal vertical menu where we have the settings, we'll go to the settings and we open up. This will give us the list of initially to give us the list of vehicles fleet in our account, and we'll have it as the IMEI, the name, and the whether it's active or not, and the date of expiry. So hovering over each of these names can allow you to edit, which as a user you're able to change the name. You cannot change the IMEI. You can add your VIN number. You can change the group, and you can put your SIM card number, and you can save it. So for the first thing I want us to do is this. Let us organize this account based on location or department. Assuming you have logistics, you have insurance, you have health, you have HR, and you have all this as a big organization. You want to group the fleets into groups. So it's good that we'll make a use of grouping. We'll go to that shortly. Under the inventory, we have the objects, we have the groups, which we are going to create very soon from now. You can create a driver profile, you can create a passenger, you can create a trailer. That's it. You have a template for when you want to have a template for SMS, how you want the message to come or email, you can create a template for that. So that's what we'll look into. Then we also have SMS. When we talk of SMS, SMS will allow you, if you have an SMS gateway, you'll be able to integrate an SMS gateway, which if you want notification to be sent to your mobile phone, that's what you do. Currently, we'll disable the white label for now, and we have the user interface. And for this user interface, I would like to do some adjustment to that. We'll have your personal information. You can create a sub account. So sub account will be another brief episode that we are going to discuss shortly. So for this video session, I'm going to talk about two things. First, let us set up the interface, how I like it. On the user interface, I love to enable my push notification, and I want my map immediately I log into my account. I want it to fit all my objects, and I want to increase it's already on 150, and I want okay, can play around with this thing, and I want to have the moving color, which if you look at where my cursor is hovering right now, it's green. I want the moving color to be green, and which is what I did. And on the data list, we'll have the position to be on the bottom panel with icon. Okay, we'll do that. It's preference and all that. So now under the inventory, let's go back again. And I have my list of objects like initial. So I want to create a group to group my fleet accordingly. So I will name, let me just call this one Nelly, and I will put just a little description to it. Here I'm going to select all these fleets because all of them are in this location. I can select another location, or I select very few I want. I save it. I've created a group called Dairy, and we'll have 8 objects in it. I just have a description. I can delete it. I can also create another one, and I'll call it I call it as well Lagos. Let me use capital letter, and I'll say okay, L L LOS, and let me just select say 1 and 2 just for demonstration purposes, and I will save it. So I have 2 in objects in Lagos, and I have 6 in an area. So when I go back to my groups, I now have my group. Look at it. I have my group Lagos. I have Newi. See what happens is this. When I close on the left where I have my main, it's going to rearrange to give me a group for Newi, and Lagos. Now it helped me to manage it. So when I create a sub account, the user can have access to just Nnewi account or whatever. So quickly, without wasting time, let's even create a sub account. So going back to settings, I go to sub account. I have no sub account for now, and I'm going to say, okay, let me create a new Nnewi user. Let me give the new user Nnewi user login user, and I will say, okay, Nnewi user at GPSFleetmatic.com, and I'll assign 12345 as the password for the person. I'm going to give the person access to check history, to generate report, to create task. That's what I want to give, and I don't want the account to expire, or I say, okay, I want you to have access to only already, because of the grouping, it can select only the Nnewi fleet. I have not created any marker. Okay, I've created some markers. I want the person to have access to borrow pit marker, and I want this person no route. I want this person to have no zone, so I save. If it's successful, I should okay. There is an issue sending email. Okay, I'll deactivate email, and should be able to create account again. Gonna if it's successful. If it's so I believe it's going to be so okay. It's already created, and I'm going to close it, and hopefully I'm going to reload the page, and we should see something about the new account. So I'm going to reload my page, and I should have the sub account ready for me. So I don't want the video to be lengthy, so that we don't waste so much time. Okay, here we are. So I will have to quickly go to my settings, and I'll go to my sub account. I have this sub account created, so someone can log in with. Let me just quickly log in for confirmation, and I'm going to log out, and I'll log in with GPS Nnewi user, and I'll log in with 12345 and let's see if it's okay. Sub account that was just created right now. Good. You can see it was successful, and when we log in, we are going to have it as only Nnewi fleet will be there. Already, it's from your own account. You can be able to create that. Exactly what I was saying, and you have very few options here. So that's it for now, and the next episode we should watch and see what goes along with it. Thank you. Bye bye.